What is up, guys and gals? It's me, Thomas, fan of one here, and today we're back again with another Transformer figure review. And today we are going to be taking a look at something that I found on clearance. Oh yeah, I found this on clearance. Y'all know that. And when I say clearance, y'all know that means it's time for you guys to go pick it up. So today I have the Transformers Legacy Evolutions Leader Class Toxitron. Yeah. It was not my first choice in picking up, but definitely wasn't going to say no. So, anywho, in terms of the packaging here, I like the fact that it is closed and not open. I like the closed box. I also like the artwork of said box. I love how this whole thing turned out. On the side here, you got Toxitron, all that in the Toxitron colors, and on the back here, you've got your products, all that. Hooray! Goodbye for the products. So. Anywho, now we're going to bring it all on in. And what a weird looking figure this is. This figure is once again, another repaint. I've had 1, 2, and if you bought the Target repaint, that would be 3. I didn't buy it, but that would have been 3 if I bought it. And I'm pretty sure there's a 4th one coming down the line. So, and not to mention the Legacy United reissue, so let's not forget that. So, anywho, as y'all know, we will take a look at the trailer first, and then we will take a look at the figure. And the trailer is, well, it's the Legacy Laser Prime mold with the exact same things on it, just in different colors and some splotches. And honestly, I do like the fact that there are some splotches on here. Definitely like that. Makes this set unique. I also like the purple plastic. I also definitely like that. Also think that makes this thing unique. I think it's very, very, very entertaining. One thing I don't like about this, though, is it's a repaint, but then again, the original Toxitron was a repaint of the Generation 2 Laser Prime, as was him. I just wasn't expecting to get it all in one go. So, well, maybe not all in one go, but I wasn't expecting to get it all so soon. So, anywho, and let's take a look at how this thing goes with the other trailers. Oh, and it does have this that pulls out and has the same problem that all the other trailers do with the stand. So, there it is with that one. Here it is with the original Laser Prime. And obviously, it's a pretty clear difference. And then here it is with the Nemesis Prime, or Skirt, 2000 Universe Scourge. And once again, as you can clearly see, exact repaint. Here it is with Earthrise Prime's trailer. I need to flip out his little thingy here. Here it is with Earthrise Prime's trailer, just so you guys can get a sense of where that scales with that. And just for shits and giggles, here he is with Rodimus Prime's trailer. Nothing will ever perfectly scale with this. So, now we're not going to take a look at all of the modes and everything of the robot mode trailers, but we are going to take a quick look at this. And to transform this thing, to do that, basically you're just going to open this up. Going to fold these all the way down, like so. Take this ramp piece, flip it all the way down. Take this top section here now and rotate it. Take this, bring this all the way down. Rotate this all the way around, but obviously you don't want it to do that. So we're going to just pop it all on in. You want to rotate this around, having it like that. Straighten out the gun. This up and flip out the claw. There we go. And there you have Battle Station mode. Hooray. I don't really care. But while we're here, we shall take a look at the weapons, which are done in a neon green plastic. Neon green clear plastic, I should probably should mention. Not to mention, I'm also going to say this once, this plastic has a tendency to yellow a lot worse than a lot of others. So, and obviously here's the axe, and you just fold out the handle like that. And I like this axe a whole hell of a lot more than the other ones. Just going to be honest here on that one. And then you could take a look at this top section. There's a little notch right there for the sword to just pop right on in there. And there you have the Evofusion that they call it. But they don't call it that on this box. They literally just show it connected, and they don't call it anything. But in the Legacy and Legacy Evolutions line, they call it Evofusion. So and to restore these back in vehicle mode, there are two slots here. This one's for the axe, and then there's more slots right here and here. Those are for the sword. And just put them back. You just take the clip. There's a clip right here on this one, and you just take it. Shove that in, and then there are these two little tabs right here on the bottom of the sword. You just take those, shove them on in there, and there you go. So, alright, hooray. Now that we've taken a look at that battle station, we can now begin to take a look at the puke-inducing Toxitron. Oh, goodness sakes, and what a puke-inducing figure this is. This figure was definitely not on my list of ones to pick up, but it was definitely on the ones of my figures list to kind of avoid, because I kind of did not want to get this. I avoided it so much like a plague because it was a repaint that I forgot how kind of entertainingly cool it looked. Like, for real, I mean, this kind of looks entertaining. I mean, how could you say no to that? I mean, it's just, it's an entertainingly cool looking mold. I mean, don't get me wrong, I just don't like the colors. I'm not the biggest fans of purple and green. Okay, but anyways. So yeah, he is a Generation 2 character, as you can clearly tell by the Generation 2 Decepticon insignia. Now, the only other Generation 2 / Toxitron collection figure I have is, to start off the scale comparisons, because you almost forgot I thought about the scale comparisons. You almost forgot that I knew. But speaking of scale comparisons, like I said, here he is next. And like I said, this is the only other G2 character I've got. I sold the rest of the other ones because, well, they weren't getting me anywhere, and I didn't care for them. I just did not care. And I will probably sell these two as well. So be on the lookout if you're interested. I just don't care about them. But anywho, so there's that. Here he is with Earthrise Prime, and y'all can basically tell where this is going to go. Please ignore the heater turning on. Here it is next to Rodimus Prime. And finally, here he is next to his counterparts, 2001 Scourge and Laser Prime. So, there you go. Alright, so as y'all can probably tell, the transformation is going to be exactly the same as Laser Prime and RAD Scourge. You can pretty much tell that it's just going to be the exact same thing. So, to start things off, I kind of just like to take these and just kind of loosen them up, or just get them out of the way a little bit. And come to these panels, lift them up, and that untabs them from these side pieces here. And you're going to come to this top section of the truck, going to split it, and just bring these pieces off to the side like so. And then you're going to come to the waist section, bring this whole bottom section down, and just bring it up like so. Then, to make this a little easier on yourself, take this section here, and that's going to free up some space for you to bring out the arms once you have your folded down the chest piece without releasing the matrix. We will take a look at this in a minute. I was hoping that wasn't going to do that, but oh wow. Some technical difficulties going on. The figure's falling apart right in my hands. Pop that all back in. Make sure it snaps into place. Goodness sakes. I can see why it was a good thing I waited on this figure. Then come to these arm sections and bring them around. After you've folded After you've done that, going to bring these all the way in like that. Do the same thing on the other side. Bring them out. So, in like this. No, don't do that. Folks, don't listen to me. Take these arms, bring them all the way back. Take this back section, bring it all the way back, and then make sure these panel pieces have come all the way inside like that. There's a tab piece right here. This is gonna slide right on into it. So I'll bring this all the way back and then close that up. Then make sure all of this is all honky-dory. Take the chest piece, close it all back up, then take the arm pieces and make sure they snap in place like so. Take this, rotate this around, do the same thing on the other side after you snap this in, like that. Then take the shoulder pieces, bring them all the way back, like this. Take this head piece and just shove it all the way down, like so. And then we're going to come to this backpack section here. Take this panel here, fold it all the way out, and then take this backpack panel once again and just close it all the way up, like that. If it'll close up. Sometimes it won't close up. Mine has a problem to do that. Rotate at the waist, at the legs, split, fold down the toes. Make sure these canister sections are all folded in if they haven't been folded in already. Just by moving, see, they just fold right on in. So flip out the feet, flip out the fleet, close up the panels, close it all up again, open up said panels, flip out the hand. It's on a ball joint, should be fairly easy. Do it again on the other side, just flip it out, rotate it around, close up that gap, and straighten everything out. And then there you have Toxitron in his robot mode. Now, I was going to show this off beforehand, but he does come with a Matrix of Leadership. It is the exact same mold as all of the other Matrix of Leaderships. It's just not painted. And it does store in the chest, right in here, like the other one. So, just take it, shove it all on in there, close it back up, and there you go. Now you have the Toxic Matrix of Leadership, whatever the heck it be. Whatever the heck that be. I don't know what to call it, so I'm not going to call it anything but the Toxic Matrix. So there we go. There you have Toxitron in his robot mode. Now, I got to give him his weapons, but his weapons are right on over here. And his weapons, take them, you just open this up, and you just shove this on into that gap. And you take this and you give this to him, and there you have Toxitron. Now, I think this weapon works much better with this figure. I'm not even gonna lie. I think this weapon works so much better with this figure. I think it works so much better that I do not like, hold on here, those colors with that actually work so much better than these do. I don't like the red, and I don't like the pink. The pink works a little better with not Nemesis Prime, with Scourge, but this does not work with Prime. I don't understand why this does not work and this doesn't work, but that works. I don't get it. So, anywho, moving right along back into, y'all know it, scale comparisons. Y'all know we love those. Y'all know we love them scale comparisons. So, here he is next to his wave mate, Generation 2 Grimlock, and clearly, once again, he's the leader class. He's a Voyager. Here's next to Earthrise Prime. So, yeah. And finally, let's get him in the middle here. Let's get him in the middle of all of this G2 Prime goodness going on here. We got Laser Prime, Oh, wait, I forgot one last scale comparison. Here he is with Rodimus Prime. I forgot one. Just one. And now let's get all the primes in. My apologies. I'm sorry I'm butchering this review. But, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of all of these guys. But, all of these guys together, I'm not gonna lie, they all look kind of cool. Just not the biggest fan of the fact that they literally have repainted this guy 3 times now. They're going on a 4th. So, I can't. I just can't bring myself to give this guy a higher score than what I'm about to give it. So, now that having been said, I need to score this figure, and the score that I'm about to give this figure, I'm going to give it a 6.5. Well, A, I'm going to give it a 6.5 because it's a repaint. B, I'm giving it a 6.5 solely because it's a repaint. Well, maybe not solely because it's a repaint, but I'm giving it a 6.5 because it's a repaint. It's a repaint I'm not the biggest fan of, and but it also is a repaint that works well. This works much better than this one, and it works way more better than this one. So, honestly, if you were to have just given us Toxitron and maybe later given us this guy, I could forgive this mold. I could forgive it. If this guy was the flagship figure for this mold, I would be so much more happier with it. Because then they could go and say, oh yeah, well, we're going to redo this mold in these colors, and then maybe have him be a Gen Selects. So yeah, that I could understand, but I don't like this figure as it being the 3rd repaint. I do like it as it stands. The paint on this thing is phenomenal. They definitely chose their paint job on this guy like perfectly. Like it's not even a choice to tell you which one has more detail and paint and better and just looks all around better. It's clearly this guy. So, anywho, I give this one a 6.5 out of 10. Because of the repaint, the trailer works better, and the weapon looks better, or works better. I just don't like the fact that it's a repaint of this mold, and this mold specifically is one of my least favorite of this type of mold. So, anywho, this is Thomas Final One saying, do not forget to subscribe for more content. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Don't forget to leave a comment down below about what Transformer you want to see me do next within a reasonable amount of budget. And don't forget to check out Planet Toys, a world built by collectors, where if you do check out with them now and sign up with them, you can get yourself 10% off your first purchase. So, anywho, this is Thomas Sana One saying, do not forget to check out Optination Reviews, Beastman Reviews, Jordy's Rail Videos, Riveted Reviews, iStar552, Bravely GG, Take Along Productions, and Patrick with the Y. And this is all. This is Thomas Sana One saying, do not forget to keep playing with your toys. Goodbye.